their face. So that's priorities more.
So, yeah, this is something I wanted to say before, but we didn't have time anyways today. But yeah, I need like a chunk of time during the day to actually finish this, because the tech part, because I'm allocating time, but I really need to do it during the day to like actually code. And because let's say, I mean, I can fake it for tomorrow, but the AI part, like I'm doing bits and pieces, but I really need to focus.
Okay.
This has not, it's almost there, but I'm like, I need to allocate time for this.
Okay, so put it in the notes, and then when we make the plan of the time, in the morning. I think we are doing great. But I think I have to see the video. I think you and me, I feel today they're like, I don't know what's happening. I have to see the video, but I feel like I felt personally that we both were a bit like floating, like really like what's going on. But I felt very. I mean, I felt that you give me, you were doing okay. So thanks. Yeah, you're great. So there are things we need to. So I guess that's what I was trying to propose, like in this way, like a practice of 1.5 hours, and then sometimes stopping and working on things that I think we need to fix, but I think it's not working. So meaning that if there are some things that we need to fix for the structure of the choreography, so we just do it, and that's that. So meaning that
we note it somehow, if it's possible, or just say it to the camera. So if you watch it, maybe.
But
if you need to note something.
If you need to know, I need to know.
Yeah. But I interpret it that way. Like if you have something you wanted to work on during practice, right?
You mean that now in the practice?
In the practice.
Yeah, my intention to propose in this way with this thing was like, was doing that, but it's doing many things at the same time. Like how to say it? Like the modality of being. Yeah, I mean it's like hyper. It's like putting a lot of clusters of how is that I'm supposed to behave.
Yeah,
it's too much, and it's not effective. So what is now is like we need to fix certain things. So and I know there's something that I need to fix with the battery, so I will stay for 2 minutes a week. The lights, but I know that we need to fix, for instance, the station. I think I'm happy if we can repeat this the sine wave thing. So try to work on that so that you know by heart what is it. So then when we say song, for instance, I like that because there's not many times that you have that. But so that could be one of the, because it's really, I like it. We need to buy popcorn. So I guess we need to, it was great that we tried something that it worked for me today was like the dark space. Like when we were in the pool thing, for me it worked because it felt like it had a balance between this. It has a nice balance between something that is dark but also is pink and then it's confetti. I think it was interesting. Question like, did you did your task, your goal? What was your goal today? When it was now to tell you, yeah. So I was on the back, so 0 pollitos. And you know what was yours? Trickster. Did you?
It's just like I can't think about it that way. I mean, I think there are some times I try to bother you, but was it like trickster? I don't know. It's not something I can invent on the spot. It was like, for example, I tried to make you like work with the camera with me at the end. Like I was like, there was that intention there, but it's just like didn't work because it didn't
short, because it's for me it's also the same. If I speak the same for me, I was trying to have a kind moment. Was when I said to you, what did you say?
You said something and that was the kindest.
Yeah, that you said. I don't know. You expressed like I'm sad or something. I didn't say I'm sad. You said something. You said I'm sad. Yeah, then you said I'm sad. No? You expressed some feelings. And then I said, it took me a while, and then I said, oh, now I'm coming. So I said like, I'm sorry. And I said like feeling, I'm sorry. And I gave time, and that was my moment of kindness. But I think it should be more, in the way how I see it, it has to be clear that if my role is being trickster, when I do that, it should be a really honest act of kindness. I don't know. And that should be the same for you. When you then go to the trickster, it has to be, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I felt like. Yeah, we have to work on the stations, but also we have to like really narrow down from here because it's just too many things. And I think it's. Yeah, just going back to the trickster, because I do have a character that like in line with this idea, so I should have just like tried to. I mean, should have like time. So I think that from here I have to like go into this character, to develop this character that reflects this trickster instead of like trying to think like what is a trickster for me.
No, you use the cards. Yeah, that's the thing.
Exactly. So that was like completely not working.
Yeah,
I was never in any of this. And narrowing down, like I think it's good that we have so many things that we don't have to use the bridge. I think that's more interesting like that. Right now we're just trying to grab everything.
No, but like so now, like for instance, like something that. So we need to like list things, for instance. Like, but today we tried I coached myself song. That was good. So I want to try. I think that we should allocate a moment when you do a solo and you have a time frame. If you're out of the time frame, that would be a bad solo.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem was that I had to do two things in power, which is the tech and the content. Body and just
That's impossible. No, but so it means that you need to prepare that like matter more, like or to work on it.
Yeah, I mean we have to find time. I mean, or find a way to develop this during practice or something.
No, but we need to also no. The thing for now, like we don't have time to do this, but we need to like we just set the things and then we keep few things floating. But I think it's more we have been working in the way of anything can be possible, right? And in the spirit of the practice, but I think now we should like move to set more or less the structure, and from there we can be free with some stuff. And then each of us will have some tools, like you have the boxing, but especially because the space is big, every time you do like have to go somewhere, it's like crossing the stage demands a lot of things. So narrow down things. So for instance, something that I think we have to work, because it's kind of like the Instagrammable thing, is like I think we kind of sell the technology, is dancing with the green key. We need to do that. That's the picture everywhere. That's the picture everywhere in Slovenia. We need to do that thing. Yeah, that needs to properly be.
Yeah, because I think I found this hard because when you said like do a solo, I was like, okay, solo, like setting up, and then they said like green key, I was like, it's like I do this again, setting up this whole thing.
No, but it's good. I think it's a good intention that you call. Now I would like to see what happened. What was in the camera.
Yeah. But I felt like the moment I don't know if it was good or not, but I felt good was like when I was like telling people what to do, And I was like, because I have to keep track of time. I have like that moment. I was like really in, and I was really like trying to do this thing. And as soon as I started doing camera, I was like, oh no, this is not working.
It's really funny.
Moment
No, but
like,
it was really funny. Like, it was really funny because I also, I mean, you were in, right?
Yeah.
And at some point I realized that, I don't know what, I mean, I just realized for myself that I just ended up doing what I wanted. So I didn't, like, naturally.
You had the paper.
The paper, because you said, like, Jorge, you told me, Jorge, you work with the camera, and I'm here. The thing is, you give me two commands. You said first, like, help me to do something with the camera, like it was just like helping more like technically, I guess.
Right.
And then after you said like, okay, no, you do something with the paper. And then I was trying there, but at the same time you were trying to come there to work on the camera, so I give space for you.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up with the paper somewhere, and then I realized that I just completely was doing my stuff.
You asked him about those things.
Yeah, I was asking if he was reading. Also, by the way, I think that's a good way of we can work with the text in that way, in paper. And then for the banner, we don't the text. Really, the text we can keep it as paper now because it's easier. But so we talk about this order before you go. Okay, and wait, other things. So we said narrow down the things that we have to report is the green key, the camera, the overhang camera. We need to, so tomorrow we have to work in the pipeline so that we understand.
Sec pipeline.
Yeah, the mistake pipeline. We'll record this camera as well.
And at the same time, you have to work with how the multi-channel. No, but actually, you really know the computer. You don't have to stress that much.
He's good. Who's bringing the camera?
No, because I'm going to pick up the sound card, but the technician will come at noon. He said that.
At 1, I think.
At 1 until 1. Yeah. So we can't test until then.
Yeah, the sound was fucked up today.
You mean the
yeah, anything was like.
You have to be careful because sound fucked up sound like sound artist. You know, talking to sound artist.
No, like yeah, sorry, yes. No,
I was just like always thinking.
Not like the wireless, but I guess like the wireless, because there's two wireless, but my computer and the.
Oh, both were.
Both were like that, like this thing and the you need to have somebody there, especially with these wireless. They're very heavy. No, the sound is not fucked up. Very nice. I really like when you ask us to do this. It was nice. Yeah, I like that when Robbie asked us to do when we were in that you said bring sound things. That was fun. Have a very different dynamic. So I put here my notes, tech pipeline, things that we still need to work or that we felt today was like definitely need to work. I think I like kind of like so I think the Cumbia workshop I think is kind of fixed as one of the things that work. Maybe I felt today it was at 7 minutes and I thought to finish there, but I extended to the 15 minutes because normally we plan at 15 minutes. What we finished was 7 minutes, but then I thought like, okay, maybe let's keep it as blending. So like now I think it's set as a Cumbia workshop for us. So there is this dance workshop for us that becomes a choreography also that we're doing. But then we have also the live coding workshop that's for the audience.
You have to find a name for this workshop. Yeah. We kind of prepped for it. It's just confusing.
Live coding.
I mean, live coding workshop came earlier, right? And it's for the audience.
For the audience.
Yeah. It's okay.
The day that has to be getting matter. put like some tape for the audience. Okay, this will come tomorrow. I cannot do this. So, but yes, we need to put a tape in the front.
By the way, today is due for the Slinky prototype. But I didn't understand what you said.
Okay, but
just as a reminder.
Yeah, okay. By the way, I said like this, I think this idea of the ritual behind of the sprint doesn't happen. The ritual happens. We need to. I like what it happens today naturally with this thing together with the bazooka thing, the tracker. I like it, and this is cheap actually. It's cheaper than the. I like this.
Okay.
I like that. That could be something. What we need to think is if we can make it accessible for people also. I don't think so. No, I think we're very problematic. Anyway, so
it's also not really safe.
What?
You have to use a cracker.
No, that like just that. Which I felt like there would be so there is this station, so the floor should be weight. So floor, tape, floor, always. We need to. So yeah, this is part of like we need to work on the station. Like should it, the thing should happen. Wait, so yes, I know. So we still, I guess, we need to make a list of options that we have from the June, February, and now. We just need to make a pull of this list. We need to put all this, and then we are not creating more. So I want to have a list of these things, of options, because then based on all the options we have, then you have this auto cleaning plate and then the ones from February. Then based on actions that we have, we put them in the station. So we don't create actions from we don't create new material, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's kind of creating new material because it's attaching to the station. But
yeah.
But I try to think like I said, to narrow down, like we don't have to use the stations, right? We set up, but not necessarily. Like for example, makeup is a tricky one. Like we can use it as a to surround. Like today is good.
But what are the stations? So there's this food station. So I think probably food station. There is makeup station. There is. This thing has to be used. There's a sleeping station. So actually, the places where there are stations. Yeah. So actually, we need to put some chair, like some cozy things in those areas. And then, for instance, if you don't want to, like for example, the nail polish, I think people should be in those places naturally. In the cozy areas. So when there is food, people can be there. But also when there is the makeup and stuff, they can go there. The interactions. It should in the station. If people want by themselves, I guess people won't do it, but people can touch things. They can. Like we are not telling anything. Actually, we are not telling them.
Yeah, that's hard, right? Because the lighting changes. So if we really want to have them do it, we have to set it up in a way that is inviting.
Yeah, but then exactly. So then we do it at some moment.
Yeah.
So at some moment with the lights also there is focusing. And also we have to go to do something like this. And then can be that we do. We don't have, as you said, we don't have to be in all of them. We go to some of them.
Yeah, but that's during the practice, right? What I'm thinking is like, for example, even if it's just like simple like tea station, if we just put tea and kettle, I don't think people will use it, right? So it has to be like actually like we need like extra thing to make it possible for the audience. Otherwise, if we just like dump it there. that's the